What's up everybody, Ultimate Reviews here and welcome back for another video. So today we've got a little bit of a more traditional video where we're going to be discussing rumours, because the Samsung Galaxy S8, which is still what, like 4 or 5 months away, has been in the news this week on 2 occasions. There's been a surge of rumours that have come through regarding 4K displays, the removal of headphone jacks, and it's just been so overwhelming, so we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it today. So, starting off with the 4K display rumours, because in 2015 there were loads of rumours coming through prior to flagship smartphone releases that they would feature 4K displays with pixel densities of like the high 900s or 800s, and everyone's like yeah, and then when the phone's actually released, no, it turns out it just has a 2K display with a pixel density of maybe between 500 to 600, and there is a reason for that. 4K is not needed. Last year, Sony were brave enough to give us the Sony Xperia Z5 and the Z5 Premium, which I personally felt around that time it was really confusing with what Sony's main agenda was, at least in the smartphone sector. But they presented us regardless with the Z5 and the Z5 Premium. The Z5 was just your standard Sony phone. The Z5 Premium was what really everyone had their eyes on. It was Sony's first smartphone with a 4K display, and I was there as they announced it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was excited. I was like, come on, wow, a 4K display on a smartphone, I really want to test this out. And then eventually I was able to test it and compare it against a standard 1080p or even a 2K smartphone, and if I'm honest, the difference, first of all, wasn't that significant for me to pay an extra pay an extra £300, because I think that's probably what the difference was between the Premium and the normal Z5. And then you take into consideration the disadvantages of a 4K display. You've got battery being an issue, you've got overheating being an issue, and there were reports of screen bleeding, but obviously I wasn't able to test that and I didn't see that myself. But you definitely need to take all the other factors into consideration when including a 4K display. Now, it has been rumoured that Samsung want to include a 4K display to enhance the whole VR experience with the Gear VR and all of the whole virtual reality stuff. But if I'm honest, I really don't think they should jeopardize what they have now. I personally think the S7 Edge display is phenomenal. Like, you can be out in sun, complete bright environment, and this screen holds up really well. You can still see everything really clearly, and I definitely give it to Samsung, and other S7 Edge users will know what I'm talking about. Virtual reality is cool, I will not lie, it's really cool, and I've actually got a video coming out. Well, it's halfway done, I don't want to go on a tangent, but it's halfway done, and I'm really looking forward to presenting it to you guys, so drop a thumbs up if you're looking forward to that. Going back to the point, I just don't think a 4K display is needed. It's not needed. You can do your research and we can have a little debate down in the comment section. And moving over to the last rumour for the video, Samsung are apparently getting ready to get rid of the headphone jack. The headphone jack from the Samsung Galaxy S8. So they're going to go with what iPhone did and they're just going to completely remove it from the phone. Now, the reason behind that, I honestly have no clue. Should I be upset? Should I be happy? I'm kind of in the middle. So we all know USB, they make micro USBs, which I want to say is on all Android devices, but I know if I'm wrong I'm going to get attacked, but I'm going to say it anyway, it's on all Android devices. They are in the middle of creating their whole new little connector called, I'm probably going to get it wrong, it's USB ADC 3.0, ADC Audio Device Class. This connector will basically be able to double as a headphone jack and also as your standard charger basically, and I'm sure a connection for a whole bunch of other stuff. The initial advantages, I guess you could call it, of including this connector is that one, it's going to be able to increase well, I guess better the water resistance of the phone. That's probably, I'm guessing it's something to do with the 3.5mm jack saving some space, who knows, but it's going to be able to improve the water resistance experience on any smartphone that features this new connector. And again, it's going to save up space, so the phone will be able to become thinner, lighter, and I guess just it would allow the manufacturers to be a bit more creative with their designs. Not significantly, but at least with the weight and the size of the phone, who knows what Samsung have in store. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Those were the two rumours that had been out in the news regarding the Samsung Galaxy S8. Hope I haven't made this video too long. But if you guys have enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does show that you guys cared. Okay? It shows that you cared. And as always, if you are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can be kept up to date. And if you have already subscribed or you haven't subscribed and you were about to subscribe, make sure you head over to my channel homepage and hit the notification button so you can be kept up to date every time I upload a video. No, that will not be once every 5 months. It's going to be once a week. Maybe twice a week, depending on how I'm feeling, but it should be once a week. I'm going to stick to that plan. I've got another video coming out by the end of this week regarding virtual reality porn. But anyway, guys, that wraps up today's video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.